And we welcome you to the best part of the year here in the high school football season. It is week one of the playoffs. There's no place we'd rather be than right here in Lima Stadium. It's half of it. I'm going to take half of yours, right?
Trademark infringement.
Night. It is the opening night of the Ohio High School Football Playoffs. We are here in Lima for a great matchup in Division 7. A good 8-9 battle here as LCC will entertain Pandora-Gilboa. With Miles Holliday, who I'm probably going to get a letter from his lawyer. I'm Randy Roberts, partner. It is great here, right? It feels like football. The playoffs are here. Let's get going.
Yeah, cease and desist Roberts over here. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now, Randy Roberts? Hey, the state got this one right. This is a tremendous 8-9 matchup, right? Two really good teams that a couple plays here or there, that might be a higher seed. Mm-hmm. You know, you have a Pandora-Gilboa team, Randy, that all they did, they lost 3 games. But look at who they lost to. Columbus Grove, Bluffton, and Liberty Benton. Fantastic teams.
Yeah, by the way, you look at LCC, they also lost to Bluffton and Columbus Grove. We'll get to that just a couple minutes as you take a look at the playoff histories between these two teams. Pandora-Gilboa in the playoffs for the 3rd year in a row, 14th time overall, trying to get to a regional final. Be their best finish ever in the postseason, while for LCC, you see 24-18 all-time. 8th straight year they've been in the playoffs, a 4-time state semifinalist. As 8-9, you imagine the top seed looms next week. Can never take anything for granted. So a matchup with Columbus Grove looms for the winner. But how about getting the win in this one tonight?
Yeah, get the win tonight and then take another shot at Columbus Grove, who, boy, Randy, they were impressive a week ago against Bluffton. But both these teams have an opportunity. They know Columbus Grove extremely well, and that familiarity might be a bonus when they play Columbus Grove in the next round. But, as you said, got to take care of business here first and foremost.
And we want to tell you that a pregame show tonight is brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. All right, partner, let's take a look at the number 9 seed that is the Rockets of Pandora-Gilboa under veteran head coach Matt Hershey. You see their starting lineup, you mentioned it, 7-3, lost to Columbus Grove and Bluffton. By the way, back-to-back weeks to begin the season to start 0-2. Also lost to Liberty Benton in the Blanchard Valley. This is a team that runs on offense for 219 yards a game, throws for another 129 for about 350 yards of offense.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Matt Hershey, the head football coach at Pandora-Gilboa. Randy, they started 0-2, and when you watch them in week 1, they were throwing the ball all around the field, and more importantly, they were turning it over all around the field, and they've cut down turnovers, and they've changed a little bit of what they do. They're a football team that runs the ball now. Look at Andrew Miller. He is only about 4 yards away from going over 1,000. Chances are he'll get it here today. And then you look at Ben Burkholder, 845 yards. There's a chance that both those guys are over 1,000 yards before the end of the season. They are a pound-the-rock football team. It's going to be important for those guys up front to clear a path for those guys because it can be a physical football team.
Defensively, they're allowing about 250 yards, 122 on the ground, 131 through the air, but they've got some playmakers at every level. Take a look at junior linebacker Landon Moore, 70 tackles to lead this team, 70 for loss. Burkholder and Miller, 2 guys you talked about on offense, great linebackers as well, each with 9 tackles for loss. Chase Miller, 3 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown.
It's a team, Randy, that wants to get you off schedule. You look at their tackles for loss, 38 as a team on the year. If they can force this Scott Pulte offense of Lima Central Catholic into thirds and longs, that's going to be really advantageous for Pandora-Gilboa.
And speaking of Lima Central Catholic, let's take a look at their starting lineup. This is a team, again, 7-3, just like Pandora. Can really say a lot of the same things about the way their year went. Lost to Shawnee in week 1, a game, like you said, that LCC probably wishes they had back, the grand scheme of how the season went. They also fell to Bluffton and Columbus Grove in the Northwest Conference, that this is a team that took them a while as well to find their identity, ended up running for about 206 yards a game, throwing for another 106 for about 312 yards of offense a night.
Yeah, Brady Parker, when you look at the overall stats in the NWC, he became the second leading rusher in the whole conference. So he is just a sophomore. We saw him 2 weeks ago. He was impressive against Columbus Grove. Huge arm, and the good thing about this offense, Randy, is Matthew Quatman, we saw, has that skip in his ability back, right? Not just a straight runner now. He had a little hop to his step. The quickness is back. Matthew Quatman is a dynamic football player with the ball in his hands coming off that ankle injury that he suffered early in the year.
And you see some names missing in this offense as well. Got a chance to talk to a couple coaches and about maybe reshuffling the deck for LCC and getting their guys with speed outside a little bit more and finding some room for them.
They're going to play without their big deep threat on the outside, Mylan Cowens, who has been one of the fastest guys that we've seen all year long. He will not be playing tonight. So who's going to pick up that? Don't be surprised if they use Matthew Quatman out at the receiver position once in a while, especially if they want to stretch the field vertically.
Defensively, this is an LCC team that allows about 260 yards a game, about 130 on the ground, 130 through the air, and a couple of great linebackers as well. Caden Falke, 103 tackles to lead the Northwest Conference. Carson Hefner, not bad as well.
Yeah, and Gianni McKee up front. We saw him against Columbus Grove. Boy, he absolutely dominated A-gap, didn't he? He is a big fella, tough to move him out of the way. Pandora-Gilboa is going to have to do a good job with double teaming him. Don't let two hands work him. Work him with four hands because you got to move Mount McKee out of the way, and that's what allows Caden Falke to roam free, Randy. And is there a better linebacker that we've seen this year than Caden Falke?
No, there's not. And also, you talked about what Matthew Quatman can do offensively. About his younger brother, Michael, 5 interceptions, part of that secondary for LCC.
Look, if your last name is Quatman, that means you must run fast and you must make plays, and he fills that role.
Time now for our keys to the game, and they are brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. There they are, partner, your keys to the game for Pandora-Gilboa.
Well, number one is like when we have a big storm and thunder and lightning and you hold on to your favorite teddy bear, Randy. You hold on to it, right? Don't let it go, right? That's the football. This is a team that turned the ball over a great deal early in the year. Quarterback Corey Girton, 13 TDs, but 9 interceptions. If they don't turn the ball over, I like their chances. Number 2, attack. Go after this LCC offense. Put them in negative plays. We highlighted their 38 tackles for loss this year. Make sure you bring blitzes on early downs to get LCC behind the chains. And then the 1-2 punch, right? 1-2, you give them the right. You give them the right, and then you give them the left. Andrew Miller's the right-hand punch with 996 yards. And then Ben Burkholder is the left-handed punch at 845 yards. Just keep punching that LCC defense.
And will be some keys to the game tonight for Lima Central Catholic.
Yeah, what's in the queue, right? What is in the queue? Well, what are you going to do with Matthew Quatman? The queue, Matthew Quatman. Are you going to put him in the slot? You going to put him in the backfield? You going to put him at receiver? Whatever you're going to do with the queue, make sure he gets the football because he's dynamic. And then the tackling machine, Caden Falke. He is a tackling machine, Randy. He's absolutely everywhere on the field. He's going to have a big game. And then a Stolly surprise. Hey, you remember we were at Columbus Grove and they came out in some really fun formations, right? Well, what does the defensive coordinator, Colin Stolly, or offensive coordinator, Colin Stolly, have in store today? He's going to draw up something to kind of surprise Pandora-Gilboa.
Well, our keys to the game and our pregame show have been brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. Looks like the bands are continuing a little bit of the Halloween festivities from the weekend, getting ready to go.
Oh, that's
Miles
not their...
just figured that's not the
right.
regular band uniforms.
Right.
Miles just figured it out, but we're going to have football for you when we return here on WOSN. Randy Roberts, Miles Holiday back with you here from Lima Stadium, getting set for this Division 7 opening round of playoff game between 8th-seeded Lima Central Catholic, 9th-seeded Pandora-Gilboa. We're showing a very balmy 48 degrees out there right now.
Feels more like 46 to me, Randy.
For the T-Bird, number 1, Lawson Flores.
So Lawson Flores, one of the 2 deep men for LCC, who will be getting the football first here. Winner of this one's going to advance and get either the top-seeded Columbus Grove Bulldogs
Kicking off for
or
Pandora,
the
Pandora
16
Gilboa.
seed, who escapes me at the moment, who Grove is playing tonight.
North Baltimore.
North Baltimore, thank you.
Love the Rockets on the pants. Great uniform. They got the Rocket decal on the helmet. Looking smooth, Pandora.
High short kick. This one will be fielded, and it's just going to be falling on at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, smart play by Quatman coming up and fielding it. Didn't have a good grip on it, so just go straight down. That was a tough one for him to come up on, playing a little bit too deep on that kick.
And Michael Quatman trying to come up, and like Miles said, just ended up having to fall on top of it, so that's where LCC will have it first here. Just underway, and you see our scoreboard tonight. It is brought to you by Sprunger Insurance with locations in Pandora and Bluffton, and they say go Rockets. LCC trying to get creative, like Miles said, here on first down, and the opening pass of the night is going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air.
Brady Parker's pass falls incomplete.
I think it was Rushilling, Alex Rushilling, number 85, who we got a chance to meet his grandpa in pregame.
We did.
Yeah, grandpa feeling better, had a little bout of illness, was happy to be here to watch his grandson play.
And this opening quarter is brought to you by Pat's Donut and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. 2nd and 10 for the T-Birds. This one's going to be complete short of the first down as Quatman's going to be brought down immediately.
Now, Lane Lee came into the eyesight, and had he had another tick of a second, he would have picked that off, and it'd be 6-0 Pandora-Gilboa. 2 throws early in this football game, and we're looking at a very important 3rd and about 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3rd and 3. They're going to mark that at the 37 as they're keeping the passes short, at least here early on for Brady Parker.
E.J. Jones, the senior receiver, just checked back in. He's at the top of your screen looking at his play card right now.
It's 3rd and 3 coming up here for the T-Birds, opening possession of the night. Keep this one on the ground. A good run. Weaving his way through traffic is Matthew Quatman, and he's going to pick up our first Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down of the night.
Watch Brady Malcolm, number 64, come around and get a great block on Andrew Miller. Got a little creative with that right hand grabbing the jersey, but he got the advantage on that one. Huge first down, power run by the T-Birds.
Pick up a 13 on the run for Quatman. You saw the replay, or instant replays tonight, brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. 1st and 10 for the T-Birds from the midfield stripe. Parker with the fake at first. He's going to keep this one as he's taken out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
I love this idea, right? You go trips to the top side because you draw all the attention over here to it, and then you're going to run quarterback power back to the short side. Nice scheme employed on first down by Colin Stolley, the offensive coordinator for the T-Birds.
Gain of 5 on the run is going to bring up 2nd and 5 as LCC's reached the Pandora-Gilboa 45-yard line. Parker looks at the play call on his wristband. Has a man going in motion. He's going to get the call here. That is Flores. Flores able to cut upfield, and he will get the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
Flores, a guy that came into our vision a couple weeks ago at Columbus Grove because he's got some quickness. He's got a flat tire, too. He's going to have to come out of the game, get that shoe back on.
Coach is going to help get that on as he gets it for 7 first downs tonight. Brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Davos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering, too. First down run, it's going to be Brady Parker once again up the middle, fighting forward, and he's going to get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, if you're an offensive lineman, you get an opportunity to pull. Watch Malcolm right here, going to kick it out. Allow his quarterback, after the jet sweep fake, to run some power football. Look at this kick-out block right there. Brady Malcolm, good job kicking out Lane Lee.
Gain of about 8. They're going to mark it just across the 30. So we're going to call it 2nd and about 2. It might be closer to 1.5. Parker's going to go straight ahead, weaves his way inside the 25, and he'll get the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Brady Parker on the carry.
Matt Hershey got to settle down his defense because they're trying to chase formations, and LCC is giving them all kinds of different looks. At that time, with a spread look, that defense was really short in the box, and so they just ran power football with the big quarterback, Brady Parker, hammering you on the defensive line.
Pick up a 4 on the run's enough for the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down to the 26-yard line. As the T-Birds keep this one on the ground, it's Quatman, and he's going to step out of bounds near the 10-yard line, but they will be inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone.
Yeah, look at the push by the big fellas up front. And Quatman's not even going to be touched till he gets about the 10-yard line, and that's a good sign for this offense of LCC, offensive line, moving white jerseys off the field.
Looks like Quatman's going to be marked down at the 7. It looked like the heel of the foot might have touched out it at about the 10, but they'll mark up at the 7 again. The red zone tonight brought to you by Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. And on the first play inside that red zone, it'll be an LCC touchdown.
Now, look, there's only 5 guys in the box for Pandora-Gilboa, so you're going to bring your fullback. He's going to lead up on, and you have your quarterback follow it. That's a great job leading the block by Carter Lesser, who just checked in. Boy, that is just easy. Katie Barton-Door, easy score for LCC.
So Brady Parker with a 7-yard run to get the Binkley Real Estate touchdown. Binkley Real Estate is effective sales approach, effective marketing campaigns, an extensive network that will get you results that move you. Time now for the Wapakoneta Ford Extra Point, which is up and good. Our extra points tonight brought to you by Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net. Visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. So good 9-play scoring drive for LCC to get on the board first. 7-0. They lead early, and we'll take a break here on WOSN. Well, good impressive drive for LCC. 9 plays to go down and score their opening possession of the evening. Now we'll see what Pandora-Gilboa can do. Brevin Stolly's going to send this one into the air. This one will be fielded on a high hop at about the 15-yard line. Coming straight forward. Good return for the Rockets as Pandora-Gilboa is going to start up near the 40-yard line.
I love the return by Lane Lee. Doesn't even think about going sideways. It was hopped right to me. I'm going to get vertical as much as can. Get as many positive yards as you can. Look at the fist to the face. Got himself some positive yardage. Nice job by Lane Lee.
Good field position to begin for Pandora-Gilboa right at the 40-yard line. They'll have it for the first time tonight here. 8:23 left to go on our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard, starting from their own 40, and they'll get some positive yards on first down as they'll get a run of about 6.
Yeah, no surprise. You go with Andrew Miller on your first down on offense. He's going to get you positive yardage. He is just one of those guys, Randy, as you watch this football game, you won't see him fall backwards. Always going forward, a physical back, a big A and B gap runner. If they can get him to bounce out to C and D, that's good for LCC.
2nd and 4 following the run of 6, their first offensive play of the night. Rockets send 2 receivers to the near side. They'll run out of this one, just charging forward. See that pile continue to move as it's Miller again, and he will get the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Andrew Baldoff, number 66, clearing a way out for his big fella. Gotta like seeing that. Both offensive lines accounting themselves pretty well early in this football game.
Another 6-yard run, so back-to-back 6-yard runs for Pandora-Gilboa. Their first 2 plays of the night. Now we'll see them. Looks like a double wing with a couple of receivers lined up to that far side. Handoff again. Miller trying a little cutback. You see him moving forward again, and he'll get just inside the 45-yard line.
Incorrectly said the wrong name. It was actually Logan Mosier that cleared it out a moment ago. But another successful run on first down for Pandora-Gilboa.
It picked up 4 on that run. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Staying with that pistol, what it allows is Miller to get going vertical, and he can get his vision and look to cut.
Fake to him this time. Rolling out is Girton looking to throw. Comes back. He's going to fire this one, and it's going to be incomplete as he just looked to get rid of it.
Really nice play, nicely played by Dakota Gerdeman, number 13 for LCC. He's going to be right there in the flat to take Burkholder away. And Gherkin, who early in the year, Randy, might have just thrown it up for grabs. Smart veteran play, getting out of it and then throwing it to the sideline, not turning the ball over.
So incomplete pass is going to bring up 3rd and about 6 here for Pandora-Gilboa, trying to match the touchdown score to the opening possession of the night for LCC. See Corey Gurton looking over at his sideline. Now he's going to roll out to that far side. Fires, has a man open. This one will be caught at about the 30-yard line. Nice catch made out there by Chase Meyer.
Yeah, Chase Meyer is their big-time receiver, 35 catches on the year, and he runs a great route, but it is allowed to work because Ben Burkholder picked up the blitz by LCC, absolutely stoned it, allowed his quarterback to get outside the pocket to throw it to Chase Meyer.
Meyer's going to be knocked out at the 31, so we'll pick up a 13. It's still a big Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down to the 31-yard line. Now it'll be a tighter formation. Now they'll switch out of it, go to, looks like an H-back to that left side. They're going to run out of it. Miller trying to bounce to the outside, but that time he's going to be met by a handful of defenders. Talked about the tackling machine of LCC.
Yeah, look at all these powder blue jerseys getting in the backfield. Never a good sign. Sometimes when you flip formations, it changes who's supposed to block who. And Pandora-Gilboa wasn't able to account for all those powder blue jerseys attacking.
Yeah, Falke in there as well as Carson Hefner is great linebackers for the T-Birds. It is a loss of a couple. It's going to bring up 2nd and long. So they'll get this out into the hands of Meyer. Meyer's going to be brought down as that's going to be snuffed out by LCC.
Quatman's eyes are going to tell you what's going to happen right here. Look at him looking in the backfield. This is going to be a jet sweep. He jumps it where he can't get blocked. Great play by Quatman, and then a huge tackle for loss. That is great eye discipline by Matthew Quatman.
He's going to bring up 3rd and about 12 or 13 for Pandora-Gilboa, trying to match the touchdown by LCC. Already down under 5.5 minutes left to go. Opening quarter on our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard. Gerton looking to throw, but this one is going to be flagged before we can start.
Going to be a false start against Pandora-Gilboa. Going to make it tougher on 3rd down.
That'll back them up 5 yards.
So as if 3rd and long wasn't difficult enough, now becomes 3rd and longer as Pandora-Gilboa be back to the LCC 38, where it's going to bring up 3rd and about 16, maybe 17.
Yeah, it does allow, since it's so long, allows Pandora-Gilboa to think about a play that gets you 8 yards and make it a workable 4th down. You're in no man's land anyway. You're not kicking a field goal from here, and you're not punting the football from here.
Well, the officials getting together here as they want to talk about something. So while they talk, we can tell you that the presenting sponsor for our game tonight is Roll First, the leader in rural lending. Roll First can help you live closer to what matters. As the officials having a conversation here, they want to get word to the press box. Was the play clock or the game clock still running during the stoppage?
Well, the white hat raised his hand up in the air like reset the play clock. So I'm wondering if that was the issue. Whatever it is, it looks like they got it figured out.
So the play clock down on the field is elevated a little bit more than you would usually see, connected near the scoreboard to our left. Looks like everything is situated, and we'll go on here. 3rd and 17, Pandora-Gilboa from the 38-yard line, trying to set up that screen, going to Lane Lee. Lee, middle of the field, will get to about the 35. So he's going to be bottled up for a gain of about 3. And it's still going to be 4th and long for Pandora-Gilboa.
Well, why do we call him the tackling machine? Because he is, right? He cuts through 2 blocks, 2 offensive linemen trying to pick up Caden Falke. It was going to be a huge break for Pandora-Gilboa, tunnel screen, but you forgot how good Caden Falke is.
In that no man's land here for Pandora-Gilboa, they're going to leave their offense on the field for 4th and about 14 from the 35-yard line.
Looks like a too high safety look. Cover 4 now by LCC.
Girton trying to make something happen. Under pressure is going to fire the football. Lee's going to have it, but he's going to be short of the first down, or they're going to mark that incomplete, actually. Oh, they do mark him down, but it will be short of the first down.
Yeah, good pressure. Girton does a fantastic job of getting free and throws it up to grabs to Chase Meyer, but Meyer's being played one-on-one by Quatman. That's a heck of a battle. Quatman makes sure he can't get the first down. Turnover and downs, LCC's ball.
So LCC will take over, it looks like at about the 28-yard line. And now officials stopping play once again. Is there an issue with trying to get the play clock set? 4:20 left to go here in the opening quarter. Sprunger Insurance scoreboard 7-0 in favor of Lima Central Catholic. From their own 28, they'll run with the football again. Parker able to get to the outside. A bounce off one defender, runs through another tackle, and finally is going to come tumbling down at about the 34-yard line.
They're going to run motion away just to take the eyeballs. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 Pandora-Gilboa defenders. Then you're going to run back this way where the open space is. And look at the huge hole. Brady Parker's going to get a great block right there, and then he's going to say, hey, let's play speed bump. I'm going to be the car. You're going to be the speed bump. I'm going to run you over. Powerful run by Brady Parker.
Saw everything there thanks to our replay brought to you by Alderman Outdoor, and the 38-yard run brings up another Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down, as LCC will get this one down to the Pandora-Gilboa with 34-yard line. Now a little spin-a-rooney in effect there as they go to Quatman, who's going to be close to another first down.
Yeah, the power run game is just being dominant. Look at Jackson White, who did a great job on the run by Parker, comes crashing down, taking out Andrew Miller, allows positive yardage again by this run game for LCC. Randy, early in this football game, clearly LCC, the more physical team.
They're going to pick up a gain of 9 on that run, 2nd and 1 from the 25-yard line. We see a 3-receiver set, 2 to the far side. T-Birds are going to run out of this. A little stutter step action there as they'll get inside the 20. It's enough again for the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
Gershutz comes back and makes the tackle, number 74. But again, positive yardage for LCC.
Latest run puts LCC once again inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392 as the officials having an issue. Did the chains break? As they're taking a look at something, one of the links come off. It looks like one of them became disconnected with the markers.
Well, you hate this if you're LCC because you've got rhythm, right? You had Pandora-Gilboa on their heels a little bit, and all of a sudden you got to do a little housekeeping, and it slows down the game.
It's 2:50 left to go here in a fast-moving opening quarter as the officials giving the signal that we are all good. Now we continue on. Brady Parker in the shotgun once again. Looks to throw. He'll get a far throw to that sideline. It's complete. Matthew Quatman with it. Quatman grabbed by the jersey. That's not going to slow him up as he still fights and finally is going to be down at about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I love the concept because you're just going to throw it out here, and it's one-on-one. That's Chase Meyer. That's Matthew Quatman. We're going to play one-on-one football out there. Great throw by Brady Parker. Makes it catchable on the left side of the numbers. And then how about that stiff arm to get him free? And we're going to play a little rodeo. Quatman says, I'm going to get more positive yardage. Matthew Quatman, he looks 100% healthy now, doesn't he, Randy?
He sure does. They're going to mark him down at about the 4, so pick up a 15, and it's going to be a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Brady Parker straight ahead, and he's going to be in for his 2nd Binkley Real Estate touchdown to the night.
And nice job by the LCC coaching staff, Colin Stolley and Scott Pulte handling the offense. Remember, they ran that earlier for a touchdown, come back because it hasn't been stopped. And Brady Parker scores a touchdown, but he is favoring that right shoulder just a little bit. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Again, our touchdowns tonight are brought to you by Binkley Real Estate. has an effective sales approach, effective marketing campaigns, and extensive network that'll get results that move you. Stolly now on to attempt the Wapakoneta Ford extra point. Let's get the snap down. The extra point is on its way, and this one is no good. But a try of the extra point brought to you by Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net. Visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. 13-0 LCC. Take a timeout here on WOSN. Brady Parker with a couple of touchdowns, but we'll have to take a look at that shoulder following that second run. 13-0, excuse me. LCC with the lead over Pandora-Gilboa here in our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard. Now 2:08 left to go in our opening quarter of action. Stolly, another squibber. That one's going to be fielded on a bounce by Miller at about the 14-yard line. Straight up the middle again, second time. Seen Pandora-Gilboa get a pretty good return.
Well, you see why they like Chase Meyer a great deal. Almost got that one to break. There's a good shot of Brady Parker. 2 touchdowns already in this football game. And massaging that neck. Might have a stinger. That's about that area where you just kind of rub that out. Stingers hurt, Randy. You ever have one?
I have.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
37-yard line is where Pandora-Gilboa will start its second drive of the night, down 13-0. High snap, ball's loose. And this is going to be fielded, and it could have been a lot worse for the Rockets, but they'll fall on top of it.
Yeah, Corey Girton saves the day for Pandora-Gilboa. Doesn't panic, picks it up. I don't know if he plays basketball, but he can dribble. Look at this. Right. Go through the legs next time. Now alertly slides down because Dakota Gerdeman was flying in there with bad intentions.
A loss of 8 on the miss plays. You saw the replay, and again, replays tonight are brought to you by Alderman Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. A pistol look once again for the Rockets, second and long. Unload one here downfield, and that one is going to be incomplete. The NFL rule of bringing it all the way to the ground comes into play there.
Oh, what an effort by Braden Ferguson, though. Watch number 18 climb the ladder. He's going one-on-one against Michael Quatman. He has it, Randy. Oh, but the ground gets it to pop out. Tremendous effort.
3rd and 18 now coming up. That is a tough one. That would have been something to spark this Pandora offense. They were able to move on LCC. Now they'll give it to Miller. Miller powering forward, still on his feet. He'll get a good run. Trying to keep that pile going. Finally, it's going to be whistled dead at about the 43, maybe 44-yard line. Now decision time for Pandora-Gilboa.
What a powerful runner Miller is. A 3rd and forever makes it a workable 4th down. If you're Matt Hershey, do you go for it here? At least line up, see if you can draw them off, right?
That looks to be the case for Pandora-Gilboa. It's going to be 4th and about 4, and it's going to force Lima Central Catholic to use one of their Metzger Financial Services timeouts. Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com.
All right, what do you think? They really going to go for it here on 4th down and about 4?
Yeah, you're looking at 4th, and I'm trying to, I know it says 4th and 4, but you look down on the field, Miles, you see the nose of the football out across the yard mark of the 44. You need to get the 47, so you need not quite 3 yards. Does 3 or 4 yards make any sort of a difference?
Well, not if you're going to go for it, right? If you made that decision, 3rd and 4, right. 3rd and 3,
yeah,
not
4th
that big
and
a
3
deal.
where we're going to. 4th and 4, that's too long. Nope, let's punt.
Yeah, I agree with you there. So if they're going to go for it, I don't think it has to do with the down. But I just think you don't pick it up here. I mean, you're give it back to a hot LCC offense. It might be the ball game early, right? I think this is going to be an attempt to draw them off.
So see what the plan is here. 4th down. Does Girton go for the snap? You see that LCC defense now. He will step back, quick kick this one. With that turf, a ball will bounce.
Let's see if we can get a replay of this one because I want to know, do you think Girton was set? Remember, when you go in a shift or a motion, you have to be set for a second before the snap. Do you think Girton's set for a second? He's going to go back, then all of a sudden the ball is set.
Yeah, he rocked a little bit. That
Right.
is, yeah.
Now I'm wondering if that was really legal. Maybe they got away with one.
So LCC will take over following the punt. 32 seconds now left to go here in this opening quarter. T-Birds take this from their own 15, already holding a 13-0 lead. Brady Parker looking to throw, has a man open middle of the field. It's going to be Quatman. Quatman bounces off of one would-be tackler, uses his speed, and finally is going to be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, Randy, you've been running quarterback power, right? Everybody believes that you're going to run quarterback power again. And all of a sudden, we're going to stop, and we're just going to pop it right over top to Quatman. Nice design. I don't know if anyone has ever been that far open ever on a football field. A great job by LCC scheming it to get Michael Quatman the ball.
48 yards on the play, and it appears to be the final play of the opening quarter as everyone's going to head to their respective sidelines. 13-0 LCC leads this one after one. We'll take a timeout here on WOSN. A big play for Lima Central Catholic to end the opening quarter. It sets them pretty good at field position. Now Pandora-Gilboa with 37 as we begin quarter number 2. And this second quarter brought to you by Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location, 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. A good run here, Brady Parker. Shoulder must be okay, so he's able to weave around, and it looks like he will have the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
So there's only 4 there, and then you got Miller right there. So it's 5 in the box. These 2 guys are too far outside to help. You're just going to lead up on Miller, and Parker's going to follow it. As long as they keep getting this look by Pandora-Gilboa, 5 in the box, you can run off tackle. A and B gap will be owned by LCC.
It's a pickup of 11 on the run is going to bring up a first down from the 26-yard line. Brady Parker looking to throw again. Middle of the field. This one's going to be caught. It's going to be another Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down, and also puts LCC inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling Red Zone.
How about that? The tackling machine gets involved on offense. Normally he is a thumper for them, lead blocker guy, but gets a nice little drag route for a completion.
Pickup of 14 on the play. It's going to bring up first and 10 from the 12-yard line.
And Pandora-Gilboa needs a turnover in a big way.
Parker with the handoff here. They'll settle for a stop on the run, as that one was read by Parker Gillespie.
The senior defensive lineman dissected it really well. Finally, a first down win for Pandora-Gilboa.
It looks like no gain on the play is going to bring up second and 10 from about the 12, might be closer to the 13-yard line. As LCC taking their time this trip, holding a 2-touchdown lead.
Got man coverage up high if LCC wants to take a shot.
They'll run near the 5-yard line, setting up third and short.
This is not a quarterback, Brady Parker, that most quarterbacks in high school, kind of a small guy, a little quickness. Now this is a guy that's a thumper, 6'3", 185 pounds. So he's okay to run off tackle, and LCC is utilizing that strength and that power.
We'll mark him down. It looks like at about the 6-yard line. Third, and we'll call it about 4. Looks like Brady Parker trying to get everyone set on offense here. Parker get the handoff, powering forward, and it looks like just shy of the goal line as they turn things over to Carter Lester, freshman getting involved in the ground game.
Yeah, Carter Lester led Parker for 2 touchdowns on that power run at the goal line. This time, let's reward the big fella, just a freshman at 192 pounds. Him and Eddie White are going to be a sensational duo in the backfield for LCC the next 3-4 years.
First and goal, looks like from the 2. And Brady Parker's going to hop over the pile, and he's going to score his 3rd Binkley Real Estate touchdown of the night.
Well, why not run it again? It's worked. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Run it until they stop it, and so far Pandora-Gilboa has not.
Touchdown tonight brought to you by Binkley Real Estate. They have an effective sales approach, effective marketing campaigns, an extensive network that'll get the results that move you. Brevin Stolly now on to attempt the Wapakoneta Ford extra point, and it is on its way, and it is good. That extra point brought to you by Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. 20-0. LCC extends its lead, and let's take a timeout here on WOSN. 20-0 thanks to the 3rd rushing touchdown of the night for Brady Parker. This one from 2 yards out has given LCC the lead over Pandora-Gilboa. I want to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. What matters for Pandora-Gilboa is trying to get some yards and points.
Yeah, how important has that offensive line been for LCC so far? Absolutely dominating the line of scrimmage.
Stolly with a high short kick that's going to be fielded on the run by Chase Meyer. It'll give the Rockets good field position again. That hasn't been the issue for Pandora-Gilboa. It is just trying to sustain a drive.
If you're Matt Hershey over on that Pandora-Gilboa sideline, you need something positive to happen. You got to have your best drive of the year right here. Got to get points on this drive, Randy, because it's starting to look like an avalanche of points for LCC.
Rockets will start this one from their own 35. Well, inside trap plays. They go to Ben Burkholder. Burkholder is going to be taken out of bounds. Close to the first down marker. See where they spot this one.
It's the old Statue of Liberty. You look like you're going to run and pass to one direction and give an inside handoff back to the other way. First time we've been able to say something positive with Ben Burkholder's name attached to it on a run. He's been a big part of their offense. Has been quiet so far.
Was enough for Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken located in Wapak, Delvis, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated. Lee's is not just famous for chicken. We're famous for catering, too. Pandora-Gilboa trying to cater themselves to another first down will come up a little short.
And Xavier Purnell, the sophomore number 16, slowed him down. But kind of a win on first down for Pandora-Gilboa.
Gain of about 3, just shy of midfield. 2nd and 7 from the 49. Spread out, send a man in motion. High snap once again. But that double handoff ends up into the hands of Burkholder, who plows forward, and he'll get the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down as they get inside the LCC.
Yeah, this is a really nice play, and it shows you the quick hands of Chase Meyer. They ran the jet sweep earlier in this game, knowing LCC was going to jump all over it, give it back on the inside handoff. An old wing T play that can still be used in a spread offense.
Pickup of 11 on the run. It's a fresh set of downs. Pandora-Gilboa down to the LCC 40. Back to Burkholder. Burkholder again bounces off. Now it's a foot race. Burkholder looking for the end zone is going to be pushed out just shy. A nice move to save a tackle made there by, I believe, Michael Klopman.
Look at the great block inside by Eli Luganbill, the spring Burkholder. And Burkholder almost able to stretch it into the end zone. Going to get pushed out by, the left foot. Just barely fell out of bounds, causing the right foot to go out. But first and goal, PG at the 3.
It's a run of 37 to get them inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Trying to run there, and LCC defense will hold.
Xavier Parnell rises to the occasion, one-on-one, gets a little bit lower on Andrew Miller, and that is a heck of a job. He's going to get some help from Schneiders as well. Stiff the run against that defense inside by LCC up to the task.
And Miller's going to be credited for a yard. It's going to bring him second and goal from the 2.
And somewhere Woody Hayes is smiling at this formation.
We'll give it to the left halfback. That is Miller plowing forward. And Miller will get a yard, which will also make Woody Hayes smile.
Yeah, you do not want to run at Gianni McKee. So it takes 2 guys to try to move him out, and they can't do it.
Third and goal from the 1. Miller again, trying to fall forward, waiting for a call. We get it. He will get in for the Binkley Real Estate touchdown.
Great determination by Andrew Miller. He is the one of the 1-2 punch. Delivers a huge score. We said Pandora-Gilboa needed a big touchdown. They're able to get it. Oh, almost lost the football. Look, he's running through Gianni McKee, number 75 right there, and he turns and uses that lower half. Great squat, powerlifting.
The Wapakoneta Ford extra point is on its way and good as Fisher knocks through the extra point. Now 20-7 LCC in front. We'll take a break here in WOSN. A good answer for Pandora-Gilboa as they drive 65 yards in 7 plays. They get the short touchdown run from Andrew Miller. Now 20-7, Lima Central Catholic in front here on our scoreboard tonight. Brought to you by Sprunger Insurance with locations in Pandora and Bluffton. Sprunger Insurance says, go Rockets. Kick 2. LCC players are going to run into each other going for the football, and it looks like the T-Birds are going to hang on to this one.
I know this terrified Ryan Betts, the special teams coach for LCC, and Pandora-Gilboa almost came up with it.
Yeah, Andrew Webster Jr., number 26 for the Rockets, just had to swipe and missed.
Oh, it's been absolutely huge. Watch it again. E.J. Jones, number 3, is going to drift back. And he's going to collide. Boom! Collision with Michael Quatman. Ball's on the ground. Oh, the foot kicked it right to him.
Kick, save, and a beauty.
Hey, here's the rule. If it's over your head, you never turn to go get it. E.J. Jones, let it go over your head. Let Quatman catch it.
And you saw that instant replay brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. And now LCC going a couple of yards there.
Yeah, Lincoln Brees makes the tackle. Bright future for this guy, Randy. 6'7", just a sophomore.
Gain of Adam getting close to 4 on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Brady Parker in that shotgun. Gives it off. And a good run again. Lawson Flores gets dragged down from behind, but not before he will pick up the least famous recipe chicken first down.
Yeah, watch Lane Lee, number 1 right here. Going to come up, take off the block, and then make the tackle inside. Plays off the block, comes back, gets Quatman.
Gain of 7 on the run. Brings up first down from the 41-yard line. T-Birds keep this one on the ground. They will go with the Matthew, the elder Quatman. He will get inside Rocket territory and pick up another least famous recipe chicken first down.
Big chunky yardage for LCC. Staying determined on the ground. Good block by Don McKee, number 74 that time for LCC.
Run at 10 is a first down from the Pandora-Gilboa 49. We roll under 5 minutes to play opening half. Sprunger Insurance scoreboard. As T-Birds keep this one on the ground, they'll pick up about 3 there.
Well dissected by Andrew Miller, the inside linebacker, number 34. And Randy, he is so good for what they do defensively. 9 tackles for loss, 37 tackles at his inside linebacker position, but got a little bit of help inside as well by Lincoln Brees, who that's the second time we've mentioned him on this drive. This sophomore stepping up big.
2nd and 7 coming up here for Lima Central Catholic. As Parker is going to keep this one himself. He'll get a couple of yards at least.
A little bit of a change in game plan. Now they're going 3 down linemen, and so they're going a 3-4 look, and what that does is it causes confusion for LCC up front. You have to communicate now because there's only 3 down linemen instead of 4 who, each guy in a 4 down front is usually in front of an offensive lineman. Now the offensive linemen have to look at who they're going to block.
Gain of 2 on the run is going to bring up 3rd and about 5, just inside the 45-yard line. LCC to bring some new receivers in. Throw, this one's caught by Quatman. Quatman at a way out near the numbers. Continues to make guys miss as he'll drag people for the ride, and he's going to end up getting inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone.
Now, you always hear people say, make sure you marry your blitz with your coverage. Pandora-Gilboa brought 2 linebackers on a blitz, but you're playing off coverage, so it's just an easy throw outside, and anytime you can get it quickly, the Quatman, short throws turn into long runs.
Big gain there, 25 yards to get down to the 19-yard line. Again, Lima Central Catholic inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, scrap cars. Give them a call, 419-384-3392. Back to the ground. Here it is. Quatman again continues to spin out of tackles, and he's going to be brought down by the back of the jersey as the stop is made there by Ferguson.
Boy, he loves that spin move, doesn't he? And whatever size jersey Matthew Quatman wears, if they advance to the next round, get a smaller jersey. That's like the 3rd time we've seen him tackle from behind using the jersey. Or get one of those old tearaway ones.
It's those, yeah, it's the Nike almost elastic look there on the run. Get inside the 15, down to about the 14. Looks like a gain of close to 5. Now Parker is going to keep this one. The shoulder looks okay for Brady Parker as he's going to get another least famous recipe chicken first down.
That picks up another really good block on the outside by Dom McKee. Randy, this young man's going to be recruited in a big way. Just a sophomore, 6'6", 255 pounds, and he's a tackle that can move. I think college coaches like those kind of guys.
First and goal, looks like from about the 7-yard line here. Down to just about 90 seconds left to go in what's been a very quick-paced opening half of football. Brady Parker to keep again, takes a big hit, and he's going to go down at about the 2-yard line.
They're really not a secret what they like to do near the goal line. They're going to hammer you off tackle with a big quarterback.
It looks like Pandora-Gilboa is going to use a Metzger Financial Services timeout. Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So the ball is going to be spotted, looks like the 3-yard line where LCC will get it again. Here you see there in our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard, minute 18 to play before we get to halftime.
If you're Pandora-Gilboa, you're calling timeout because if LCC scores, now maybe you'll have a little bit of time to see if you can do something. Remember, they had their best offensive drive on their last possession, so maybe if LCC scores here, you can match those points right before halftime.
And it will be Pandora-Gilboa ball to begin the second half as well.
Boy, how big would it have been if they come up with that kickoff return
fumble? Oh, it would have been huge, yeah, the fumble.
Would have been huge for Pandora-Gilboa.
The T-Birds trying to put this away. The winner's going to get either Columbus Grove or North Baltimore in the regional quarterfinal, the higher-seeded team. Handoff here, Quatman, the stutter step, the move forward, and he's going to be shy of the goal line. And I believe Pandora-Gilboa is going to use yet another Metzger Financial Services timeout.
Yeah, nice job up front of maintaining low pad level. Quatman had to attack the line of scrimmage, and you saw him stutter step because there was nothing there for him to go to. put his shoulder down, tried to get vertical, got it down to about the half-yard line.
They're going to mark him. Yeah, I was going to say mark him at the 1. So this now becomes the longest drive either team has had tonight. 11th play coming up here for LCC, trying to extend this back to a 3-score lead with 1:10 left showing in our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard.
Yeah, LCC, what, 9-play drive earlier in this half?
9 plays and a touchdown, 5 plays and a touchdown, 7 plays and a touchdown.
Not a bad night calling plays for Colin Stolley at LCC. That's one of those nights hey, you're scoring on every drive. Coach, I don't know what you want to talk to me about at halftime. We're doing pretty well.
3rd and goal from inside the 1. See Brady Parker in a shotgun. Gets the call, and he's going to get in for the Binkley Real Estate touchdown.
He's going to get another really good block by Carter Lester. And Pandora-Gilboa tried to jump it. You see, late to the party, though. I think it was Layden Moore from the corner position. Hey, good day to be Brady Parker today, huh?
4th touchdown run to the night. 7-4-2 and now 1 yard. As Stolley now on to attempt the Wapakoneta Ford extra point. As the kick is on its way, and it is good. Our extra point brought to you by Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. So that lead back to 20 for LCC, and we'll take a timeout here on WOSN. 27-7, Lima Central Catholic in front of Pandora-Gilboa here on our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard. 1:08 before halftime. A very impressive 11-play, 70-yard scoring drive for the T-Birds.
Yeah, well, how about the response? If Pandora-Gilboa went down and scored, looked like they had some momentum. LCC just went down and said, no way.
Yeah, LCC did it in just over 5 minutes. As Lane Lee trying to make something happen on the return for the Rockets.
Scoreboard shows Pandora-Gilboa with 2 timeouts, but I'm pretty sure it's actually 1, right? They called 2 on the goal line there. So, yeah, Stadium Scoreboard has 2, but we have it right. Ken Reeker, our producer, he is on it. He said there's only 1 power pellet underneath their name.
As long as Pac-Man doesn't come by. And setting up a screen here on 1st down. There's Lee, middle of the field, and he's going to have his version of a spin-a-rooney, shy of the 1st down, so they'll have to quickly get to the line as they don't want to waste that final timeout they have.
I went back to that tunnel screen that they ran earlier for almost big yardage.
Girton looking to throw once again near the sideline. This one is complete to Chase Miller. He'll get out of bounds, which stops the clock as he does get the least famous recipe chicken 1st down.
LCC more than happy to give up 3-4 yards for some ticks off that clock. Now, when they get inside the 40 on the plus side, you'll see those corners tighten up a little bit for LCC.
Very quickly have gotten out to their own 42-yard line. Still 41 seconds to go as they come out in a 4-receiver look. Had a receiver jump. It looked like they were going to let it go, and finally whistles and flags.
Yeah, Burkholder's going to flinch. Now, had he gone in motion and reset, he would have been okay. But when you flinch and go forward, they're going to call that every single time.
So that'll back up Pandora-Gilboa 5 yards back inside their own 40. Will bring up 1st and 15 from the 37.
Huge cushion out high for LCC, and then they're going to jump it.
And this one may be coming back. He's going to be brought down, and a good return. But Miles said it right. Dakota Gerdeman just jumps it as we take a look at the Ultimate Outdoor replay.
That's the same route concept that PG ran a moment ago. Just a quick little out to the sideline to catch and get out of bounds. Boy, did he see it and react. Dakota Gerdeman's had himself a heck of a 1st half defensively for LCC, but there's a flag down.
See what this is. It's going to be, I believe, an illegal block on the return. take a look at the replay once again.
Great job playing off, reading the eyes of Girton. How about that break on the football? Ran the route for Pandora-Gilboa. He's going to get a good block right there. And maybe they're going to call Hefner right there with a little bit of a push at the end.
So the penalty will move LCC back to the Pandora-Gilboa with 30. See what they can do with 32 seconds left. Brady Parker to throw on first down. Pass is going to be caught as the receiver is going to take a big hit. I believe that is Michael Quatman.
Yeah, big hit is right. And Chase Meyer is going to show up and just put his shoulder pad on the thigh. Hello, Uncle Charlie. Ouch. Charlie Horse, big time for Quatman. That's got to hurt.
So gain of 5. It's going to stop the clock while they take a look at the injured player as Quatman on his sideline.
Yeah, we've all had Charlie horses, right?
Yep.
We just got to wait for it to disappear. Good to see Quatman up.
So the officials will figure out what they're going to do here. Did someone take a timeout during the stoppage? Because they don't appear to be in a hurry to send teams back out. They're letting everyone know that there should be one timeout aside on the scoreboard, which is what our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard is showing, but the giant scoreboard to our left showing the fans does not read the same thing.
Scott Pulte called Brady Parker over to the sideline. You see him going back inside that offensive formation. Saw something, called him over late. And you do have man coverage up high if they want it. Safety can't get there in time.
Parker rolling that way, but we're going to get a whistle, and
False start.
looks like Lima Central Catholic might be penalized 5 yards here. Also going to add a second to the play clock. Did it begin on the snap and then try? They do put the second back on. So back to a 2nd and 10 from the 30 now.
Pandora-Gilboa recognizes the fact that they had a shot outside if they want. They're not going to drift out. Braden Ferguson to help out on that top side.
It's Parker in the shotgun. Setting up, has a man middle of the field. Nice job hanging on to the football is Falke.
Well, it looks like they're going to hurry up and spike it.
That's exactly what they do. That latest grab by Falke, by the way, puts Lima Central Catholic inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, scrap cars. Give them a call, 419-384-3392.
Good to see Michael Quatman back in the game. Looks like he's going to be okay. Top side receiver now for LCC.
So with the spiked ball, it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 16. Good throw, looking for the end zone. That one's going to be incomplete. Girton out there to break that one up.
Now watch Girton. Sees the quarterback release and then goes up high. Gets that right hand. Play the hands of the receiver. Well played. Quarterback on quarterback crime right there.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 16 here. 12 seconds left to go before halftime.
Hey, honestly, I'm LCC. I do that again. That was really close to being a touchdown.
Trying to send a new set of receivers on. Oh, they might be changing the play on the fly as everyone's checking their armbands.
And Flores is the top side receiver. There it is again.
They're going to throw that one up. This time it's going to be intercepted.
Well, how about Corey Girton? He must have heard me. So you going to try and pick on me again? Oh, no way. Nuh-uh, not today, sir. Girton played the first one really well. This time he goes up and gets 2 hands on it. Corey Girton. That's a way to go up and get that football.
Saved a touchdown there with the interception. With 8 seconds to go, I can't imagine Pandora-Gilboa is going to do anything more than try to end this half.
No, they were in a hurry last time and turned it over. But that interception by Girton might have saved Pandora-Gilboa in this football game. You got to believe if there's a touchdown by LCC, this game's over.
They'll line up in that T formation once again, just take a knee. Let the final seconds run off, and we have reached halftime. LCC's come out early. They've got a comfortable lead. 27-7 at the break. We'll take a timeout here on WOSN. Randy Roberts, Miles Holiday back with you here at the half. 27-7 LCC with the lead over Pandora-Gilboa. And our halftime show brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. Well, partner, LCC hit Pandora a couple of times early on. Brady Parker with a couple of very impressive runs. Pandora's kind of been fighting an uphill battle since then.
Yeah, big interception, though, right before half, or else this game might be over. Right, another touchdown by LCC. Hey, that's a tough ask for Pandora-Gilboa. A little bit of momentum going to halftime, just coming up with that interception. Matt Hershey has something to build with. However, Randy, they got to figure out a way to stop LCC. Their run game has just been decimating Pandora-Gilboa.
Yeah, it's been an impressive night on the ground. We've mentioned it, 9-play touchdown drive, 5-play touchdown drive, 7-play touchdown drive, all finished with Brady Parker getting into the end zone. And then that last one, 11 plays, 70 yards. Took 5 minutes and change off the clock. Just LCC offensively has been able to do almost anything they want against Pandora.
And look, a lot of it's been the inside run, right? Because that Pandora-Gilboa second layer, the linebackers are spreading it out, so you're really running against 5 guys inside. And LCC, great game plan. They keep beating it up.
Again, it's 27-7 LCC with the lead over Pandora at the break. And our halftime show has been brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter for you when we return. Randy Roberts, Miles Holiday back with you here from Lima Stadium. 27-7 LCC with the lead over Pandora-Gilboa as we're about ready to begin this second half. Winner of this one, once again, is going to move on to a regional quarterfinal. Those will still be held at host sites. We do understand that right now at the half, Columbus Grove enjoys a fairly sizable lead over North Baltimore, so I feel like it's fairly safe to assume winner of this one's going to travel to Columbus Grove next Friday.
You know, Tuesday is election night, and there's going to be a lot of early projections, right? And I think it's okay, Randy, we go ahead and project that Columbus Grove is going to advance to the second round.
Now, how quick can Ken Reeker work? Can he get like the bulldog with the check mark in the corner on the square? Projecting.
Where's my Karl Rove dry erase board?
So Pandora-Gilboa is going to get the football to begin this second half. It's Brevin Stolley. Another squib kick. It's given Pandora-Gilboa good field position. They've had one clean return, I should say.
Well, how about that mean tackle? Start with a little bit of aggression. That's a guy that's been physical all night, Carter Lester, with a ragdoll for the tackle.
Partner, we don't want to scare you. I know how much you love these conditions. We've lost a couple of degrees as the night's gone on.
It gets colder as the night goes on. It's weird. Hey, correction, I guess that was Eddie White, number 23, that had that tackle. Nice job, Eddie.
First down throw on the money is a good one. It's Chase Meyer trying to throw down a defender as well as he's going to get it to the LCC side of the field.
Yeah, best throw of the night right here by Girton. Fake inside draws everybody's attention, and look how wide open is Chase Meyer. And Chase Meyer gets a little physical right here down at the end. Caught LC napping a little bit. Great job by PG coming out swinging to start the second half.
31 yards on the first play of the quarter. It's a Quick Lee's famous recipe chicken first down. So Rockets go back to the ground. That's what they did most successfully that opening half. Andrew Miller with it. Miller inside the 35 for a good run.
Yeah, Logan Mosier, number 69, leads the way. Andrew Miller shot out of a cannon on that one. The aggression to start the second half by Pandora-Gilboa shows they mean business in the second half.
Pick up a 7 on the run. Is going to bring up 2nd and 3. Girton in the shotgun. Gives the handoff, and it's going to take a lot of powder blue jerseys to push Miller backwards.
Xavier Purnell timed it up well from the outside. First one there to contact Miller. It's going to make it 3rd and about 2.
Now they gave Miller a yard. Tough to spot there to the 33. Needs to get to the 31. Pandora-Gilboa trying to come out. And as we've mentioned before, and we said it at halftime, offense hasn't been the problem. As Miller's able to bounce to the outside, he's going to get inside the 30, and he will get that least famous recipe chicken first down.
Well, how about the attitude run by Andrew Miller? You better bring it when you're going to tackle Andrew Miller because he will steamroll you in a hurry. And unfortunately, Carson Hefner down on the ground for LCC.
And not someone you want to see for the T-Birds here. See, we can see in the Ultimate Outdoor replay.
Lugan Bill with a good block. Burkholder with a good block. And then one-on-one against Andrew Miller. He is just going to make your life difficult.
Didn't see anything because of what
caused
led to
it.
the injury. Yeah, I know what I was trying to say. See, we'll take a look at this Ultimate Outdoor replay once again. See if we can spot anything. Yeah, he's going to be just off to the right of your screen. You saw him kind of get taken down.
I think it was Josh Young that was able to finally get him down to the ground. Well, he is up and moving. How about that? Some teammates coming to give him some love. Hopefully we see Carson Hefner back in this ballgame.
And not able to put any weight on it looked like the ankle or the leg they were looking at. Good to see that he was able to at least get up.
I think he was fighting off the block of Landon Moore from Pandora-Gilboa. One of those cold nights, if you're not stretched enough, maybe you pulled a little bit of a calf or something.
So it's going to be first down. As Girton looks to throw, fires this one to complete to the near side. Got it underneath to Ferguson. Braden Ferguson has stepped up and had a pretty good game, and he's going to get inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone.
Well, I'm glad to see him get an opportunity to make a play. Remember, he had that unbelievable effort in the first half on that go ball. Almost came down with it, but the turf knocked it loose. Ferguson, another first down for Pandora-Gilboa.
Yeah, 16 yards on the play, and it is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down, located in Wapak, Galveston, St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not famous for chicken. We're also famous for catering. And that LCC defense famous for coming up with big stops.
The second time they've ran this concept in this drive. They're going to give the handoff and cut back on a counter. LCC is going to jump it in a hurry. Well played by LCC close to the goal line.
Yeah, looks like no gain on the play. It's going to bring up second and goal. Still from the 9-yard line. That clock's still rolling. Near 9 minutes left to go. Third quarter on our scoreboard tonight. Brought to you by Sprunger Insurance with locations in Pandora and Bluffton. Sprunger Insurance says, go Rockets, as the Rockets continue to keep this one on the ground. And that one's going to be read well. One of the players involved again, Dakota Gerdeman, we mentioned, got the interception. Now stepping up here, you see number 13 coming up is Falke also in on that stop.
Yeah, tackling machine gets them down to the ground. That handoff, that inside handoff they ran in the first half to some success, dissected that time by number 30.
Third and goal now from the 8-yard line. Girton rolls to that far side, looking to throw. Pass is complete, as he'll get it to Chase Meyer. Meyer had to be taken near the sideline, didn't get in the end zone.
Bring out 4th and short for the Rockets.
Randy, I like the call because you're going to move your quarterback. However, you're just going to run out of territory. Look at, they're on the left hash, so you're going to get this out-breaking route, but there's nowhere to go.
So it's going to bring up 4th and goal. They marked him at the 1. I thought he got out closer to the 2.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You got to go for it here, down by 3 scores.
Trying to dig into this lead. They go with power, and it's successful as Andrew Miller's going to get in for the Binkley Real Estate touchdown.
Well, how about the determination by Pandora-Gilboa on that snap? Offensive line actually took the powdered jerseys of LCC, 2-3 yards deep into the end zone. This is coming off the football right there.
Miller in for his second 1-yard touchdown run of the night. It is a Binkley Real Estate touchdown. Binkley Real Estate is effective sales approach, effective marketing campaigns, an extensive network that will get the results that move you. And now, time for the Wapakoneta Ford Extra Point, which was up and good. Wapakoneta Ford is the sponsor for our Extra Points. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. As we're going to take a look at the Ultimate Outdoor replay to see that touchdown run once again, just straight on power football.
Yeah, Parker Gillespie, number 75, Pancake and his dude. Power football. Finally, Pandora-Gilboa, Randy, has risen up to the challenge of physicality. Great physical drive, sparked by the good throw by Girton on down number 1.
They cut into that lead now, 27-14. We'll take a break here on WOSN. A good drive by Pandora-Gilboa cuts into this lead, 27-14. And this third quarter is brought to you by Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. 9-play, 72-yard touchdown drive for Pandora-Gilboa. Chewed up about 3.5 minutes. As we see another short kick. This one fielded and lost. Pandora-Gilboa's sideline says they have it. Waiting for an official to give word. And they're going to spot this, and is it going to be Rocket football? Waiting for a call there, but that was clearly recovered.
Well, you remember the first half, there was a problem on the return. Quatman was able to fall onto it before a Pandora-Gilboa player got it. Not this time. It was a grenade that went off. PG has it.
So they will take over at the LCC side of the field at the 31-yard line.
A nice tackle by Lester. Here it is again on the kickoff. Just a little bit short. Slides to try to go get it.
It looked like Meyer, number 2, that was the one to fall on top of it for the Rockets.
Now look at this sideline for Pandora-Gilboa. Erupt. They needed a big play. Boy, momentum has turned. Put some points on the board here. This is a different game.
Gain of 3 on the first down run. Now Miller straight ahead, stopped momentarily. That allows the T-Bird defense to come in and help on the stop.
Carter Lester on the tackle.
Carter Lester comes up and makes the tackle on Miller. Like the idea, though, by Pandora-Gilboa. You got a little physicality on your last drive. Well, let's give it to your workhorse on the first 2 downs of this drive. Definitely 4-down territory here, Randy.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 4, maybe 5. The Rockets trying to get back into this one. This would be huge. Fake it to Miller, looking on the one-on-one for the end zone. That was going to be just overthrown. Looking for Lane Lee.
Yeah, Lane Lee, this tells you you're going to go for it on 4th down. You're going to fake it inside. Lee's going to be outside, but he's going to slow down right here. Just keeps going to the back of the end zone. You got yourself a touchdown.
That's going to bring up 4th down for Pandora-Gilboa.
Yeah, see, Lane Lee kind of turns around, slows up. Had his man beat, just running that back corner. It's a touchdown PG.
And our replays tonight brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living in your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Big 4th down throw underneath is deflected. It's incomplete. And LCC gets the stop.
How about the job inside by J.J. Schneiders? Number 6 gets his hands up in the air. Look, anytime you're going to throw short, you got to get those defensive linemen's hands down. You can't soft set. You got to go run through or chop them. Get those hands down. Schneiders just reads the quarterback, puts his hand in the air. Great technique. What a stand by LCC.
A huge stop defensively. As they are holding on to a 2-score lead, but how big would that have been for the Rockets to stick in another touchdown there? This would have been a very different ball game. Pandora starting to think about what might have been with a couple of opportunities here. 1st down run out of LCC as they try to bounce this one to the outside. And a nice job chasing Flores down from behind.
That's Burkholder that
Burkholder,
comes flying up, makes the tackle. Looked like it was going to go for big yardage, but Burkholder shows up. Big play-saving tackle by number 21.
Flores will get a gain of 5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 just outside the 30-yard line. As this action is fired up, the fans that have made the trip here is LCC. Looks like they are going to get 5 yards as they got Pandora-Gilboa to jump.
Yeah, you're going to see it right here down at your near side. They're going to bring a double backer blitz, but it's going to get the defensive tackle to flinch. It's going to be encroachment. You know, there is no offsides in high school football. It's all encroachment.
Well, whatever it is, it's free 5 yards, and it's also enough for Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down, located in Wapak, Delvis, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, famous for catering, too.
Everything's good there, isn't it? I heard Darren Gilbert. He was talking about how much he loves that. He orders the gravy by the gallon. He says he just drinks the gravy sometimes.
For Gilly, I believe it.
Yeah.
Well, first down out at the 36-yard line now. It's Pandora-Gilboa trying to time that rush once again. This time Brady Parker will run right into the teeth of it out to about the 40-yard line.
Let's go back to one of our keys of the game for this Pandora-Gilboa team, attack, right? We were talking about the linebackers being active. Matt Hershey at halftime said, guys, we got to start being more aggressive. A second time that they brought Miller and Burkholder on a double blitz.
Pick up a 4 on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 40. Already halfway through this third quarter. Parker's got a single receiver each way. They'll hand it off to the back with him in the backfield. As they'll run forward. Is it Flores getting the call there?
Now watch Landon Moore, number 4. He's going to take it on. This looks like it's going to be a great run. Down blocks. You're going to pull these guys around. Except for Landon Moore is going to come up and he's going to blow it up. Nice job by number 4. Takes outside and then spins back, gets involved. Great play by Moore.
It was Matthew Quatman on the call. So he'll get a few yards to about the 43, it looks like.
What a huge down this is for Pandora-Gilboa. Got to get off the field.
High snap, and it's going to lead to a stop.
Yeah, I'm not sure LCC was ever really ready. Too many guys looking at their cards, not understanding, didn't line up correctly. 4th down. If you're Scott Pulte, are you going to go here? You have a 2-score lead. At least line up, see if you can get them to jump offside.
It'll be 4th and 2 from the 44. Lima Central Catholic still running personnel out onto the field. Looks like T-Bird's going to stay with it. Trying to get into tight formation. Under 10 on the play clock. Now they'll send a man in motion. As they do elect to run out of this. And it's all window dressing. And Pandora-Gilboa read it. And the Rockets get a stop. And they're going to take over with the football.
A little surprised that they decided to go for it here. But look at the penetration inside. And there's that guy again, Landon Moore. Shows up again, comes all the way down from his outside linebacker position, squeezes down, first one to Quatman. Fantastic sequence for Pandora-Gilboa defensively.
Stop on downs, they'll take over here. 4:08 to go, third quarter. And our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard starting on the LCC side of the field at the 44-yard line. Here's Miller. Miller trying to bounce to the outside. He's got room. Won't let his own man deter him, and finally he's going to be taken out of bounds after he gets the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
Remember Mike Alscott for Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers, played at Purdue, just a physical dude, couldn't ever tackle him, there's nowhere to tackle him. That's Andrew Miller. 1, 2 powder jerseys, 3 powder jerseys, and that's just the tackling machine Caden Falke's taken on at the end. He says, please just go out of bounds.
Gain of 11. Andrew Miller is a neck roll away from Mike Allstott, isn't he?
He is.
Now they'll change it up with Burkholder. Burkholder works that same side. He'll find a little bit of running room near the 30-yard line.
This Pandora-Gilboa team, whatever was said at halftime, sure was effective, wasn't it? Much different football team here in the second half.
Pick up 2 on the run is going to bring up 2nd and 8. team that was in trouble early on. They've made this a ball game. Looking for more here. Back to Burkholder. Burkholder is able to bounce to the outside. Have a flag at the end of this one. It looks like, yeah, hold is going to be the early indication.
You're going to see it right up here. The hold's going to occur right there. It's a shame because this is going to be another good run by Burkholder. Yeah, easy call by the official on the outside. Now, if this was a rodeo, it's pretty good. But it's football, so it's not. A big call to help out LCC. It's going to really put PG behind the sticks.
Once again, our instant replays tonight brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. So second down and about 14 coming up here for the Rockets. Girton looking to throw. Has a man wide open, hits him. And Chase Meyer is able to get in and score the Binkley Real Estate touchdown.
Two great things by Chase Meyer. It's going to be a double move, stick, and then go vertical. Excellent, and then watch the catch. First the route, in breaking route. Oh, shows his chest, fools everybody. And then the back end of the catch right there. Fantastic play. Chase Meyer, he's a dude.
Ball just sticks to him like Velcro, and now time for Fisher in the Wapakoneta Ford extra point, which is up and good, and we have ourselves a ball game. 27-20, it's now a one-touchdown lead for the T-Birds, and we'll take a timeout here on WOSN. Well, 27-21, LCC's lead now within a score after a couple of touchdowns here for Pandora-Gilboa in this third quarter. We've seen some interesting kickoffs for the Rockets, and we'll see. Now we see
it's been a weapon, hasn't it?
9 players inside of 15 yards. This one's going to be held up, and it does head out of bounds. So LCC will get this one pretty good field position.
The way those kickoffs have gone for Pandora-Gilboa, I was convinced it was going to come back into the middle of the field.
Right. Hit on the sideline, just bounced back.
A little bit of relief for LCC, who find themselves now in a football game. The bad thing for LCC is you've given 4 letters to Pandora-Gilboa that are powerful. H-O-P-E. They have some hope now that they can steal this football game.
LCC starts this drive at their own 35-yard line. Now 2:48 left to go third quarter. Our Sprunger Insurance scoreboard. Come out in a 3-receiver set. As Brady Parker fakes the throw, steps up, fires, has a man open, floats it out to the open receiver who is Quatman, and he's able to get the least famous recipe chicken first down.
Yeah, it's an advantage being 6'3", isn't it? Inside fake. Parker's going to navigate his pocket really well and does something young quarterbacks don't do normally. He kept his eyes upfield. A great job finding Quatman for big yardage.
21 yards on the play puts LCC inside the Pandora side of the field now at the 44-yard line. See a man go in motion. Give to him on the sweep again, trying to bounce this one to the outside. Flores will be flung down by the shoulder pad. As Chase Meyer just had the touchdown, comes up with a stop on defense.
You know how strong your hands have to be to grab a guy's jersey and swing him around, and he's running about 15 miles an hour? Well, we know Chase Meyer's hands are very strong by evidence of that great catch a moment ago.
The ball was Velcroed to his hand. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 inside the 40-yard line. Brady Parker trying to get everyone set. Falke moves to the left side. He's going to be the lead blocker for Brady Parker. Parker's going to run. Parker to the outside. Stays in bounds. No, he does not. As the officials are going to whistle him down at about the 25-yard line.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys for Pandora-Gilboa on that side because they ran a double backer blitz to that side. And Katie barred the door. It's going to be quarterback counter. Nobody in that area. Big yardage. And Carson Parker, Brady Parker, almost busted it for a touchdown.
I'm glad it was you that was the first one to do that. Not
Yeah,
me.
I did it a couple weeks ago. Hey, Carson playing up in Michigan tomorrow for Ohio Dominican. Good luck to those guys.
Big 15 on the run leads to another least famous recipe chicken first down. This time they'll fake to Flores. Up the middle goes Parker, and he will power his way to the 11-yard line. It's enough for another least famous recipe chicken first down. It also puts LCC inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone.
They've had some success with a jet sweep. Look at all the eyeballs looking for that jet sweep. It gets Miller to vacate the middle, and Brady Parker continues to climb up the field. A violent tackle, getting the big fella to the ground.
Both feet leave the ground. So first and 10 from about the 11-yard line. It's inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392.
Lane Lee times it just perfect. Comes knifing off the edge. Good play by number 1. Tackle at the line of scrimmage. First down stop for PG.
Yeah, it might have been a loss. Yeah, they're going to lose a yard back to the 12. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 11, which that play will be the first play of the fourth quarter, as teams will elect to let the final seconds of the third quarter run off. So we'll take a break as well. We've got ourselves a ball game now, 27-21. We'll see what's in store for the fourth quarter when we return. 27-21, LCC in front of Pandora-Gilboa as we begin the fourth quarter. There's our guy Peyton enjoying the weather, and the music, and the scenery.
Peyton's got to start dressing warmer. He's got to be cold, right?
He
Look
looks
at him.
cold. He looks
does.
cold.
These games are going to get cold moving forward, Peyton. Such a rookie, right?
Right. we'll invest in a jacket for him or something here. So the officials making sure everything's set. And we having a problem with the scoreboard. They're having a problem. Well, they're having a problem with the play clock, I guess. When the white hat was not amused about something. So 2nd and 11 back at the 12-yard line as we begin quarter number 4. Brady Parker picks up a couple of yards. And they'll see big gang tackle there for the Rockets.
Late movement up front by Pandora-Gilboa on a pinch. They are able to cause some confusion. Allowed Andrew Miller to make the tackle. That was Landon Siefker, 68, that pinched down. When a team is running off tackle, Randy, and you're a 3-down man front, which they have changed to here, you pinch down with your tackles to take that away, and that's what Pandora-Gilboa is trying to do.
Parker ended up getting about 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down from the 9 now. Flag when everyone is lined up. We've got more issues. What do we have a problem with here? He's trying to get the attention to send Flores off the field. I'm sorry, no, that's not Flores. Excuse me, that is number 3.
They're waving the flag off.
I think that was just to get the attention of the player. So E.J. Jones had some. The officials spotted something with E.J. Jones.
Equipment issue.
And so I think the official that threw the flag just threw it just to make sure that Jones wouldn't play with whatever the issue is. We can't really get a view of what they're trying to fix or what they're looking at. So Michael Quatman takes over in his stead. Now 3rd down and 8 for LCC. Parker pumps, fires, and it's in and caught for the Binkley Real Estate touchdown.
Now talk about a young man that understands where everybody is at and then has the arm strength to split an atom with it. Look, he's coming to the middle of the Falky. It's covered, but he realizes, I got dudes everywhere that can make plays. Let me throw a laser into the end zone for a touchdown. Tremendous play, Brady Parker.
That's Matthew Quatman that hauls that in for the 9-yard touchdown. And our touchdowns tonight brought to you by Binkley Real Estate. Has an effective sales approach, effective marketing campaigns, and extensive network that'll get the results that move you. Now it looks like 2-point try coming up here for LCC. They'll throw this one into the flat and looking for the goal line, but they're going to say no good. And LCC is going to come up short, but now 33-21 on the Sprunger Insurance scoreboard. T-Birds have the lead. We'll take a timeout here on WOSN. I want to tell you this fourth quarter is brought to you by Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our new location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. And the presenting sponsor for this game tonight is Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. Brevin Stolle to kick. So we'll see what the special teams unit for LCC has in store. Both teams just been one-upping each other. On this turf, that ball is going to bounce around, and it did just again. Now the Rockets ready for another good return, as Lane Lee is going to get this one out across the 40-yard line.
A little quick feet by Lane Lee. First, he handles the ball really well and then gets vertical. A little bit of wiggle right there. Well, he's quicker than a hiccup right there. Look at that little side step. Gets a good block and then a little whoop. Get by me. Nice job by Lane Lee.
Mark him down at the 45. Excellent field position.
He's got to be a heck of a dancer for their big dances like homecoming and prom. With feet like that, I bet he's a good dancer, Randy.
The Rockets get this one. Down a couple of scores once again. Try to go back to the ground with Andrew Miller. See that pile. That pile's still moving. Officials are going to blow it dead. Landon Moore, number 4, tried to get in there to help as well. The gain of about 3.
Yeah, nice job there. He is right there, 54, Lewis Knotts. The big defensive lineman, 6'2", 210-pound junior. That's how you know you're a player right there, Randy. Look at the shirt hanging out. You got the guns exposed.
2nd and 7 now for Pandora-Gilboa. Keep this one back on the ground. Burkholder is going to be the lead blocker for Miller, as Miller is going to fight into LCC territory where he's going to pick up the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Burkholder, tremendous lead block to spring Miller. Boy, every time you think that LCC has locked this one up, Pandora-Gilboa does something that makes you think otherwise. And they're on the move again here, still within reach. 33-21.
Yeah, gain of 9 on that last run. Gives Pandora a first down at the LCC 43. As we roll near 9.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter on our scoreboard tonight, brought to you by Sprunger Insurance. Sprunger Insurance locations in Pandora and Bluffton, where they say, go Rockets. Keeping this on the ground is Burkholder. Burkholder trying to cut up field. He's going to be hit out of bounds.
Well, there's going to be some real creative blocking going on right here. Watch it right about this spot. I'm always going to say offensive linemen are very good at being creative with their hands, but that might have been a hold.
I believe I might have seen a half Nelson.
Officials didn't see it. Everybody that cheers on the T-Birds, they were screaming.
Everyone sitting right below us heard it, that's for sure. Gain of 5 on the run, so 2nd and 5 from the 38. Girton rolling to the far side.
Oh, he's got him.
Has a man wide open again. That's going to be hauled in. It's Meyer with another big play to get Pandora-Gilboa inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone.
Every team runs this. It's going to be curl, out, and then vertical, out and up. Your quarterback's going to get outside the pocket because these guys do a great job of blocking for him. Boy, this is just an amazing route. Big time play. Pandora knocking again.
33 yards, gets them a first and goal. 5 balls out. And Girton is going to jump on top of that and save the drive for Pandora-Gilboa.
Well, something about Andrew Miller fumbling the football you just don't anticipate. Corey Girton did, and he's ready for it.
I saw that ball pop out. I believe it was the hit supplied by Carson Hefner. It's good to see Hefner back out onto the field.
Xavier Purnell was there first, and then Hefner knocked it loose. The alertness of Girton, who had that big interception right before half, comes up big again.
Loss of 3 in the play is going to bring him second and goal from the 8. As the Rockets keep this one back on the ground, it's Miller powers his way, and he scores the Binkley Real Estate touchdown.
But you just got to love the heart of this Rocket team. Pandora-Gilboa, great block again inside. Look at Burkholder just driving out Quatman. Good block by Landon Moore inside. Pandora-Gilboa hanging around.
Miller with his 3rd touchdown run of the night. Ran so hard, he ran right out of the shoe. As the Wapakoneta Ford extra point is up and good. Don't look now, but we're back within a 1 score again here. So we're going to take a look at the
Let's see if we can pick up
outdoor replay.
where the shoe flies off. Keith Byers against Illinois, 84, right there. I got you down. Nope, you just got my shoe.
Falky, right? Who else?
If I was Falky, I wouldn't give it back. I'd just bring it over to my sideline. What shoe? What shoe? I don't know.
The new trophy the teams play for.
Come on, give the kid his shoe back. All right.
33-28 LCC lead over Pandora-Gilboa. We want to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Rural First, the leader in rural lending. Rural First can help you live closer to what matters. What's going to matter to LCC is going to be a few more points because I don't think 33 is the number that they're going to have to get to win.
No, right? This thing, I'm just disappointed that we don't have like one of those overtime numbers. You know, a 5-point lead, you try to do some math, somebody's got to kick a field goal. Because I'd love to see overtime with this game.
High short kick and trouble again on the special teams unit for LCC's. Flores is going to reverse his field. He's going to try to avoid his teammates. And finally, he's going to be taken down at about the 25-yard line.
Ryan Betts, the special teams coach here for LCC, one of the best around. A lot of pride in his special teams. He's going to be lamenting watching film of this one tonight.
One of those things, every time there's a kickoff, he just, the hand, I can't.
Been an adventure, to say the least.
Just over 8 minutes to play. Now the officials holding up something. Now looks like everyone's all right.
Stacked receivers to the far side, a set that they used to surprise Columbus Grove a couple weeks ago.
Parker's going to pull it down and run, and he'll pick up about 5 yards before he takes a hit.
Great job splitting the block right there because they were going to throw it out real quick, let him run one-on-one. Parker, smart play by not throwing it. Realize that it's blowing up. Just use your feet to get what you can.
And they'll give him about 6 on the run. It's going to bring him 2nd and 4 from the 31. A replay tonight brought to you again by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day for the luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor.
Ooh.
T-Birds keep this one on the ground. Heard the contact up here as they go with Matthew Quatman. Quatman will be just shy of the first down.
Wow, that was a huge hit on Quatman. That was Landon Moore. He's had himself a heck of a physical second half. Pads are popping, Randy.
Quatman's going to pick up about 3 to the 34. It's going to bring up 3rd and a yard. Back to Brady Parker. Parker's going to be bounced backward. The question is, how far did he get with the progress? Officials say enough for the least famous recipe chicken first down.
Yeah, look at Andrew Miller blow up the lead block, and then his buddy Burkholder comes and blows up Brady Parker, but the officials are going to say it's enough to move the chains.
Yeah, great work by our camera crew. He saw it right down the line where they had to get for the first down.
I think that was our guy, our rookie with a great shot.
So he might be cold,
shot,
but he's
Peyton.
still doing good work out there. Pressure coming from the outside. Parker knows it, wants to throw this one away. And one of his coaches will drop it.
Yeah, I think it was Dad that dropped it, actually. Come on, Dad. Got to squeeze that. Nice play by Brady Parker, though, throwing that one away. He had the pressure of Landon Moore being applied to him. Much more aggressive Rocket defense here in the second half.
Troy said all those nice things about you when we got here. And now he's
He'll tell you.
take it all away.
Look, your hands are on it. You got to catch that.
2nd and 10 now from the 36. Flores will go in motion. He'll be the decoy. And how about the one-leg takedown on the stop? We got a wrestler in the group there somewhere.
A jet sweep taken out by Burkholder, and then it's going to be to keep. Andrew Miller being held, but fights through it, and then almost.
Oh, it's Lee.
Yeah, it's Lee that comes up and gets Brady Parker. That was almost, Randy, a sunset flip.
Pick up a 1 on the run. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. And everyone beginning to make some noise here. Flores, the man in motion, fake to him again. Parker trying to throw middle of the field, had a cutter, it's through his hands. Incomplete, looking for Quatman.
Quatman runs the drag route. Jet sweep, and they're going to come back across. Look at Falk in the flat, taken away. Off the hands of Quatman. And if he looked up a little bit longer, he had Jackson White behind everybody. He was going to be a touchdown throw away from celebrating.
4th and 9, and for what I believe is the first time tonight, LCC is going to punt the football away. Twin safeties standing at about their own 32-yard line. Good punt. Fair catch will be called for and made at about the 20-yard line.
Chase Meyer backpedals, fair catches. We know he's got great hands, so he's going to catch it. Pandora-Gilboa, you've worked so hard to get yourself back in this football game. Here's your chance. 5:24 left, only down by 5. You hold your destiny in your own hands. This is going to be a fantastic finish.
It'll be 1st and 10 Rockets on their own 20-yard line.
So looking for what I guess would be considered a small upset, right? A 9 over an 8. And by the way, last we saw Columbus Grove well in front of North Baltimore, so looks like the winner of this one is going to head up the road. Up the road is what Pandora-Gilboa trying to do on the ground here on 1st down.
Well, you wonder, Randy, if they're going to start picking up their tempo a little bit, because with 5:07 left, how many possessions are left in this football game for them, right? If they punt the football down 5, they'll have to get a stop and use their timeouts to get the ball back.
Judging on that 1st down run call, you might think this will be the final possession. Rockets have it this way. They'll run again here on 2nd down. Miller trying to change direction. Will get a couple of yards.
Aiden O'Connor, defensive coordinator for Lima Central Catholic, buzzing Quatman from his safety spot into the box late. It's causing a little bit of confusion for Pandora-Gilboa up front.
3rd down and about 6.5, close to 7, just shy of the 25-yard line for the Rockets.
That's fine where number 2, Chase Meyer, is.
He's got single coverage down here to the near side.
Safety help inside.
Girton's going to roll away from it, throws the other way, and this one is going to be ruled incomplete, I believe, as they looked for Lane Lee.
Tries to hit Lane Lee on the out route.
That was dropped.
Yeah, a little bit of contact, but nice job by Michael Quatman going through the hands. Pandora-Gilboa going to punt the football away.
Now, Girton is the punter. We did see him quick kick earlier. This time he is in punt formation, so they're going to trust their defense and all 3 of their timeouts with 3:58 to play. Bit of a wobbler. This one is going to be fielded at the 45.
I'm not sure how Corey Girton even came up with that snap. almost disaster for Pandora-Gilboa. Snap over top to his right-hand side. Stabbed it with the right hand and was able to punt it away. Corey Gurton, fantastic work.
Now can the T-Birds try to run out this final 3:52? They'll get it from their own 46, thinking that maybe one more score will finally hold off the Rockets. What a great way to kick off the football postseason. As Miller's going to try to wrap up Brady Parker, and Parker's going to be stopped after maybe a yard.
Yeah, Andrew Miller's seen enough of the quarterback running, right? Jet sweep fake. Nope, not going to bite on it. I'm going to wait for number 7 to come back to me. Nicely done by number 34.
It's going to bring 2nd and 9 from the 47. As LCC will take their time here to break the huddle. Pandora, as we mentioned, you see there, Sprunger Insurance scoreboard still have all 3 of their timeouts left. Flores will go in motion. They'll fake to him. Parker looking to throw. That one nearly intercepted. Ferguson knew it was coming, couldn't hang on.
I tried to hit E.J. Jones, dragging across the field. Ferguson jumps it. And Brady Parker stares him down the whole way. Oh boy, if that comes up as an interception, Randy, he had nobody in front of him. He might have been able to have a huge return. And more importantly for Pandora-Gilboa, though, it stops the clock at 3:01.
I was going to say, it's the big break is it stops the clock. And it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, I'd say this is a big down right here, huh?
I think so.
Scott Paulty going to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're all on the same page.
Something he didn't like. You saw him with the hand, right? What are you guys doing expression. Timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So with the stoppage, we'll take a timeout as well. We'll come back here on WOSN. Big 3rd down coming up here for LCC. Trying to keep this drive alive. They want to run out this final 3 minutes. Trying to bring in Pandora-Gilboa for the screen. That's going to be successfully completed. And maybe the biggest, least famous recipe chicken first down LCC's had all night.
Oh boy, what an easy throw. You're going to throw it out on the bubble. Burkholder almost gets it one-on-one against Landon Moore, who's had a great half, but the quickness of Quatman moves the sticks for LCC and might be enough to clinch this game.
A huge play there for Michael Quatman after he caught that. Gets into Pandora-Gilboa's side of the field to 41. That couldn't be less important. What's more important is that clock running. See when Pandora-Gilboa wants to use their 3 Metzger Financial Services timeouts.
Yeah, Braden Ferguson comes up, makes the tackle for Pandora-Gilboa. 2:34, 2:33. And Pandora-Gilboa still with those 3 timeouts. I think you'll call one here if you stop them from getting a first down.
2nd and 6 will be the play coming up here.
LCC won't snap this until it gets inside of 5.
It's Parker in the shotgun. It's the handoff. Quatman wanted to stay in bounds, is finally going to be knocked out, but he'll get enough for the least famous recipe chicken first down. First down. And a huge play for LCC as you take a look once again at the Ultimate Outdoor replay and a big least famous recipe chicken first down.
Available for you at the bottom of the step.
It's LCC trying to put this one away. Back to the ground they'll go again. As Quatman's going to take 3 white jerseys with him. And they will now get inside the Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. And it looks like Pandora-Gilboa will use the first of its Metzger Financial Services timeouts. It's a minute 52 left to play here in this one. Do know that Columbus Grove is a winner tonight over North Baltimore, so the winner of this one heads to Grove next Friday for Division 7 regional quarterfinal. Be the final round played on home sites, and once we get to the regional semis and regional finals, then obviously state semis, find some neutral fields. Guys like me, after learning what the matchups will be, will play the fun game of, all right, what stadium holds what game? Second about 5 cut up here for LCC. Minute 52 left showing on the Sprunger Insurance scoreboard. Brady Parker is going to keep this one himself. Looking for room, he's going to go down. Be shy of the first down, and that's where Pandora-Gilboa will use its second Metzger Financial Services timeout.
Timeout Rockets.
So it's going to bring up third and short, third and about a yard and a half, maybe 2. And the biggest opportunity Pandora-Gilboa will have to try to get this ball back. Teams both huddling. Defense for Pandora-Gilboa. They've got one objective, try to get a stop. The officials want both teams to head back out onto the field. I think LCC might be making sure they've got 11 out there, having a group ready to go.
32, T-Birds.
So third and about 2 coming up here for LCC. Parker straight ahead is just going to slide down when he gets enough for the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down. Again, our first downs tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delvis, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. It's Pandora-Gilboa does still have one final timeout it can use, but with that latest first down, that should be just enough for LCC to wrap this one up, as it looks like they are going to go into their victory formation. Brady Parker in the shotgun of Quatman quite a bit of ways behind him as he'll take the knee. Now it looks like Pandora-Gilboa did in fact use its final Metzger Financial Services timeout. Timeouts tonight have been brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Help you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. LCC faithful believe that they are on their way to victory, and a rematch with Columbus Grove coming up next Friday back at Clymer Stadium. Our crew had the pleasure of bringing you that first one. I believe we'll be headed back there next Friday as well. What ended up being a very competitive football game, as was this one. Again, Brady Parker set the tone early. 3 rushing touchdowns, the first 3 drives of the night for LCC. At one point led this one 27-7. Held off a huge rally from the Rockets as Parker will take a knee. And it looks like they'll have to run just one more play as the T-Birds try to wrap this one up.
About to bring up third down for the T-Birds.
So LCC will improve to 8-3, while the year 4 Pandora-Gilboa will end at 7-4. Parker takes his final knee. Teams will head to midfield to shake hands, and that's going to do it. And what a fun way to begin the football postseason as LCC wins this playoff opener. The T-Birds knock off Pandora-Gilboa 33-28. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll head down to the field. We're going to check in with our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner when we return.
This camera right here.
Randy Roberts with you once again. 33-28, LCC gets the win over Pandora-Gilboa. T-Birds set up a rematch now with Columbus Grove in the second round of the playoffs back at Clymer Stadium. But how about the effort tonight of Brady Parker? Had his hand in all 5 of the LCC touchdowns, 4 on the ground, 1 through the air. He is our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner. He's down on the field with our Miles Holiday.
Brady, congratulations. Huge win. Anytime you advance in the playoffs, always absolutely huge. What are some of the emotions right now?
I'm very happy. You know, we went up big, decently big at half, and then we just let up. So that's emotions are high right now. We got Grove next week, I'm guessing. But yeah, against Grove, if we play like that, we're not going to win. We're not going to win like this. We got to play all 4 quarters we can.
Coach Palte made no bones about it. Physicality was going to be important in this football game. Your offensive line was outstanding early in this game. A lot of quarterback power runs. Was that something you guys saw on the field, or was it part of the game plan?
It's something we saw on the field. You know, our game plan was to come in passing more than we usually do, and you know, we just saw we saw I was running hard, and our line was doing amazing, blocking the guy they're supposed to. And it was just a game plan change.
Pandora-Gilboa made it a lot difficult in the second half. What were some adjustments they made to make your guys' life difficult?
I'm not really. They keyed on me, I'd say, a little more. We let up a little bit in the second half as we went on, so that's a really big lesson for us. Play all 4 quarters, no matter what the score is. But yeah, they played hard. They fought back, and they deserve all the credit in the world.
All right, it is Columbus Grove. They won. You guys are going to go at them. Played them really tough 2 weeks ago. What's it going to take to get a win against them?
We need to be locked in all week at practice. We need to play even better. We played great against them, but we need to play even better and just be locked in all week.
Congratulations. Now, you threw a pass away over on the sideline right here, and your dad had a chance to catch it, and he dropped it. Are you going to make fun of Dad for dropping that pass?
Of course I am.
Congratulations, Brady. We'll see you next week, man. Randy, the guy was absolutely dynamic.
Yeah, hard-hitting question, especially that last one. That's the most important one, but absolutely right. Huge win for LCC. And again, they're going to go to 8-3 as the Pandora season ends at 7-4, and again sets up a rematch next week in a regional quarter between LCC and Columbus Grove. Hey, we want to thank everyone for making our night possible here in Lima to kick off the playoffs. We want to thank Curtis and Peyton. I know it got a little cold out there, it looked like. We appreciate all the work they did. And of course, Ken Rieker sitting to my left. I think this is the closest I've ever gotten to sit to Ken to watch him do his magic, and it's interesting to get a front row seat. I want to thank Liam Stolly, great staff at LCC each and every time we come and take care of any of the sports. Of course, Nick and Kelly back at our WOSN studios for all the work they do, scheduling all these games and making sure everything goes the way it's supposed to. So 33-28 is the final. LCC gets the win over Pandora-Gilboa to kick off the Division 7 football playoffs. For my partner Miles Holiday and our entire WOSN crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.